Good morning, everybody. So I just thought that I would film a little video today. I got a new eyeshadow palette from Profusion, the neon palette. I picked it up yesterday and I just thought it would be fun to film a little look. I'm gonna try out my e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation again today to see how that goes. And we'll go ahead and get started. First, I've already primed my eyes and I've put primer on the rest of my face, but now I'm going to do my nose because it gets oily. And I found with this satin foundation from e.l.f. that I have to have a little more stuff on my nose to get it to stick around my nostrils and just on the top. So I'm going to put actually some of the Putty Eye Primer on my nose. Since I do get so oily there, it just helps a little bit to keep it from getting just becoming an oil slick. So, and this isn't something I'm going to do every day. This isn't going to be like my daily foundation, so it's not seem to irritate or do any, you know, I don't seem to have any adverse reaction to doing this. So I put a little bit just under my nostrils and down onto that, you know, the top of my upper lip area. So go ahead and do that. And then I am gonna put a setting spray on top of my primer. I normally try to remember to do that when I can. It seems to help a little bit too, since like I said, I am oily. So I'm just gonna do the Milani Make It Last Matte, just a little bit. Okay, so while that's sort of drying down, I'll get everything ready and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I am gonna, like I said, be using the Profusion neon palette today. It's got some really pretty colors. I think I really want to use this red. No idea how this is gonna go. It might go terribly, but it's called Heat Wave. So I think I'm just gonna do, I'm maybe gonna use just some of these here up at the top. The orange, Gnarly, Rad, Bro, and Heat Wave, and see if we can get a fun look going. I don't know which of those I'm gonna use. I'm definitely gonna use Heat Wave. It might be a disaster. You guys will find out. And my eyes, my allergies have been so bad this week, so my eyes are just water, water, water. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Heat Wave, and I'm gonna take it just into this outer corner here. See what happens. We'll find out. These are supposed to be really pigmented. I haven't used it at all yet. I've just swatched, so bear with me. It might be a disaster, but we'll find out together. Okay, I'm just gonna pack this on here. It's such a pretty color. I don't have anything quite like it. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes. Okay. It's a lot of pigment, y'all. Alright, Valerie wants to say something to you guys too.
Well, I kind of need my phone. Can I go get my phone?
I don't care.
Yes. I need to check and see if anyone joined my tribe yet.
Okay.
Because now I am a chief.
Ooh. What game are you playing?
My Singing Monsters.
What is it?
My Singing Monsters.
My Singing Monsters. Yeah. That sounds
I didn't
fun.
mean to push the unicorn.
What kind of monsters do you have in your game?
Well, I accidentally pressed the wrong one.
Uh-huh.
Which I'm not sure. I'm gonna check and see if anyone joined my tribe.
All right. What do you mean you pressed the wrong one?
I didn't get the right monster. I wanted to choose something else. I wanted to choose a frog.
Oh, okay.
But instead I did a turkey.
Right, okay. So now I think I'm just gonna blend a little of Bro into this. We'll see how that goes. This might end up going all the way up to the eyebrow, y'all. It might be a little crazy, but we'll see. Okay, she's gonna show you guys while I'm doing this.
I'm doing a video. I gotta get this thing real quick. I got a drummer right now.
You do.
And I got a maw. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a maw. I have a maw. I actually breeded some monsters and then I got it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna collect the money first because they give me.
All right.
Now I gotta go to Tribal Island. That's what it's called.
Okay. So I'm just sort of blending this rad color in a little bit.
Okay.
As you can see, it's just kind of a little bit of a lighter shade than the heat wave. It's got the same sort of tone though, so I think it'll work.
No one today. Not yet, maybe.
No one's joined yet.
No.
That's okay.
Fine. Okay, so that monster right there, that's me. And I'm
Aw.
trying to figure out what riddle is this. There's something strange about this monster in the info. I'm sorry. Connection something. Something.
Okay, so we got that going on. It's looking a little crazy, but I think it'll be all right. Now I'm gonna pack on. I think I'm gonna skip the rad and maybe go into gnarly right there. You guys see that one? It's just kind of an orangey shade. I think I'm just gonna put it right here.
Gnarly.
Gnarly.
No, Garnly.
Well, the G is sort of silent in gnarly. I know, it's kind of weird. Okay.
So anyway, something strange about this info. There's like a riddle or a puzzle or nothing. It's either a riddle or a puzzle or nothing.
Ooh, what does it say?
I don't really want to say right now.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. Okay, what do you guys think? They're blending into each other nicely, aren't they? Wish my eyes were even so that they would look even.
Mommy,
These are really easy to work with. I'm shocked by how pigmented they are. That this isn't more of a disaster.
Can I go get your other pack for me, please?
What do you mean?
I can do some makeup.
What do you mean other pack?
Your other pack.
What do you mean by pack?
Like this one, but another one.
Oh, I don't care. You can do some after I finish this, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to do your own video?
Okay. Wait, I can do my own video.
Yeah.
Can I not do it on my phone because
I don't know if it'll fit on your phone or not. You can try.
No, it won't.
What do you guys
fit.
think?
It probably won't.
Let me
fit.
blend this up here
What?
just a
That's
little.
I'm at home right now. What the heck happened?
Valerie, something might be going on with the internet. Okay, so there we go. I think I might do just a little bit of the yellow just right there in the corner too.
So
We'll
weird.
see. I don't know. Might be a mistake. I got this little Morphe brush. I'm gonna try it. It's called Sunny's, and it is bright.
But this one is even brighter.
It is. Psych.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Sunny's and see what happens.
Try something.
Just the tiniest bit, right in that corner. Got a little bit of powdery fallout, but it's not too bad. Get blended there nicely. I don't even know if you guys can see it on the camera or not.
And my tribe is called Loose. I named it Loose.
Why'd you name it Loose? Do you remember?
Because on one of the videos Mommy was watching, there's this man that does makeup, and then it said Loose. And then I thought of a song that's called Loose.
Yeah.
Loose Shoes or something.
Loose Shoes.
Loose Shoes or something. I don't remember the name. It's on Good Noodle.
Oh, okay.
And then I thought of that, and then that gave me an idea.
What do you guys think? think it looks pretty. What do you think, Valerie?
I like it.
I do. I think I like it.
So
I brought, okay. So I brought, I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I can't decide. But I brought my faux black NYX in Oxblood to line a little bit. I might just do a little bit just right to the sort of middle 3/4 of my lid. We'll see how that goes.
Mommy, I'm shaking this.
Okay. It might at least just make my lash line a little deeper, you know?
I'm gonna play level 1 chief. I am the chief.
Put it there and in my upper waterline too. It really helps to sort of thicken, you know, the lash line. Like you can already tell that it just seems a little more defined there. And I do just love this oxblood color. It's so pretty. I'm terrible at doing my right eye, y'all. What's the matter?
I will in a few days. Hopefully she will go in here. I asked her, wait, did she
Who?
respond?
Who?
Actually,
Oh,
I
I don't
texted
know.
her yesterday. Oh,
Did she?
no. But, oh my goodness.
What?
Rangi got on here.
Yeah.
Rangi got my
I
message.
know, Valerie. I did that this morning.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you guys think? I think it's really kind of pretty. I'm liking it. I think it works. I'm gonna blend that upper just a little to soften the edges. Just a tiny bit. Alright. Does that look too bad, you guys? I think it looks okay. Okay. So I've got that. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my foundation. As you guys saw, I've already primed. And for it, I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. You know, beauty sponge or whatever they call it. I'm gonna shake this up. And again, so I'll go in there if you're gonna be on the phone. I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, and the color that I have is just natural. It says it's fair to light with neutral undertones. It matches me pretty well, I think. Usually takes 2 pumps. We'll see what we can do today. Just gonna dot the first pump around. I still do not like the smell of this foundation. It's strong, y'all. It's just kind of terrible. I might be able to get away with 1 pump today, but I bet I'll have to go back over my cheeks. Okay. I'm just gonna go in with my damp and beauty sponge and just tamp that around. I do have a mirror up above my phone, so if you see me looking up there, that's why. Also, I'm blind, so I have to have my little mirror as well. But I do really love this foundation. I'm so surprised because I do have oily skin, and please, my neck is so red. I'm just so hot today. It's hot in here. It's supposed to get up to like, I think 101. So, but anyway, this foundation is such a pretty finish, I think. And I think the color is a pretty good match for me. I like it a lot. But I wish it did a little bit better on my oily skin, but considering I do have oily skin and it's a satin finish, and it's $6, so I mean, how can I complain too much, you know, even if I can get a few hours of wear out of it. I did get 8 hours the other day. It was not perfect by the end of the day by any means, but it was pretty good. And it was when I did the putty eye primer on my nose. I think that helped. So I blotted once throughout the day. I think it was at about 3 or 3.5 hours in. And then I did that once and, you know, put some more setting spray on at that time. But other than that, it did pretty well. It faded, obviously, but it faded pretty gracefully. So, okay, I'm gonna add just maybe another half a pump to my cheeks. That red spot right there. This one here, I don't know what's going on. I think I might have got a little mosquito bite or something. So get that blended in. I also, the first time I used it was the day I did a full face of e.l.f. And that camo concealer, you guys, was terrible under my eyes. I don't use a lot, you know, I use the 3 like little dots, but man, it separated and creased so bad. Dried out my under eyes terribly. So, because I did not get the hydrating one, because I was afraid to. I guess I should have for my under eyes, but I really like my Koki, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Oh, these red spots are killing me today. But the second time I did it, I also used some of that camo concealer around here, around my nostrils, because I thought, well, you know, whatever, it's kind of drying, but I thought it might help, and it kind of, I think it did. It didn't look weird. It didn't accentuate my pores any more than they already have. I mean, they always are anyway, so, you know. Okay, that took forever, but I got that done. Still not perfect, but it will do. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that, camo concealer, and just put a little dot here, a little dot here. Let's get that going. And I'm just gonna go in with the brush I usually use for my concealer. It's an Urban Decay. It came with, I think maybe my Naked palette a million years ago. It's actually an eyeshadow brush, but it works well for my concealer, I think. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of pat that in a little bit. Take it up a little bit on the side of my nose, where my glasses kind of sit. And get that kind of blended out. I think I might take a little bit on my cheeks today too, since they're kind of red. Today is going to be a hot one. We've had some really bad thunderstorms the past few days. And one of my aunts lives down the street from us. Well, I say down the street. It's not too far, but it's in the same neighborhood. And she has not had power for, well, I guess sometime the night before last is when she lost it. So she's at work today, but I'm going to go over, Valerie and I are going to go over and see if we can find out if our power's back on. It wasn't as of last night. So, and she, like I said, had to go to work today. So, go check on that for her as soon as I get done with this. Okay, now I'm going to take, and again, that was the, 16-hour camo concealer in light peach. And this is the Koki Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, just in light. I like it a lot for my under eyes. So I got this one forever ago, months ago, in a Ipsy bag, and it's lasted forever, so eventually I'm gonna have to buy a new one, I'm sure. It won't be too long now, but it's really lasted, and it really does a nice job. I like the texture and the coverage. Works for me, so add up a little bit into there. Okay, and again, I'm terrible with my right eye as a lefty, but I try. And I'm not going to bring any shadow down, other than that yellow in the corner. I'm not going to bring any shadow down under my eyes today. They're just going to be au natural, which already looks a little colored anyway because my allergies are so bad, y'all. I think I might do just the tiniest bit of that camo concealer, just like a tiny bit, just around the really reddest parts of my cheeks. Get some of that calmed down a little bit. And like I said, I was worried that it would really add just a crazy amount of, you know, not add texture, but, you know, make my texture kind of more pronounced. I mean, it is anyway, just because it's there, you know. But I don't think it does. I mean, it doesn't seem it doesn't bother me, you know, or whatever. And it allows me to have, you know, the blusher that I'm using come through rather than just the natural flush of my face when I'm trying for a full coverage look. So, okay, got that done. I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick. Just with my, I'm looking at the right one. NYX Tinted Brown Mascara, and this is just the color Brunette. I've tried the e.l.f. Eye Pencil. Was it Instant Brow Lift Pencil or something, and it's fine. I got the color Taupe for that. This is just, to me, quicker, just because it's what I'm used to. I don't need my brows to be perfect. I got some quarantine brows going on right now anyway, so you know how that goes. I need to go get them threaded before school starts. I work at high school, so I actually go back. Secretaries go back on the 22nd, so it's not too far away, y'all. It's getting there. Okay. Got that done. Now I think I'm gonna do, and for my blush and highlight today, I'm just gonna use my Pacifica blush and highlight. Listen to me. Blush and bronzer, Pacifica and Bronzed Rose. It's pretty. The bronzer has a little bit more, I mean the blusher has a little bit more sheen, I guess, than I normally like. I usually like a matte blush and bronzer, but it's fine. I just won't use any highlighter. It's just me, my personal preference. I can't remember what the name of these brushes are. I can't remember the brand name. Can you guys think of it? Is that upside down? They're at Target. I just can't think of it right now, but this is the wide angled contour, so I'm going to use that for my just a little bit of bronzer right there, and as usual, take it onto my forehead a little bit. And I do have a forehead, y'all, so who I'm trying to fool with that shadow, but you know. makes me feel better. So I'll go down my chin. Okay. And now for the blush, again, the one from the Pacifica palette. And just take that. It does add a nice sheen. It's a pretty color. And it's not too pinky. Oh, I got too pink with this look. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see, it adds a real sheen. Take it up here a little bit. Might as well match the face. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my mascara. It's just Thrive Cosmetics, and it's the Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. It's in black. I think they only carry 2 colors. I think they have the black and just, I don't know if it's a black brown or just brown. I might be wrong on that. It might just be the black. I can't remember. I really do love this mascara. It's really pretty, and it does not flake or smudge on me even when it's hot. So it is, I think it's a tubing mascara. I'm pretty sure. But you know, a lot of those I'll get the little tubes that'll fall down onto my cheeks, and that does not happen with this one. So I've been really impressed. It really has staying power. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's simple to remove. It's not, ooh, let's remove this because it's so fun. But it's definitely not the hardest mascara I've ever had to remove before. I use the past couple of weeks, I think. Got some of the do you say, is it squalane? Is that how you pronounce that word? I don't even know. Cleanser from and makeup remover from The Ordinary, and usually I just use, you know, microfiber cloth with warm water, but I got that for, you know, hard to remove eye makeup, and it does a really good job. I've been really impressed with it. Okay, so I think we're almost done. Should have done this before my mascara, but again, I'm gonna do my Make It Last Matte from Milani. Let that dry a little bit. And last night I picked up, it was just like in a random little grab bag box right by the register when I was at Walmart. But it's really pretty. It's Wet n Wild, just lip gloss, and the color is Glamping, which is fun. Isn't that pretty? Do you see that? Sort of like a brown. It's got glitter, you know, which is fine. But it's almost got like a color shift. I don't know if you can see. And it was just really pretty. I really liked it. It doesn't come off as dark on my lips as I thought it would, which is fine. It does add some color and some glitter, and it feels nice, you know. They have nice feeling lip gloss, I think, a lot of times. Wet n Wild, it's for the price, you know, you can't beat it. Isn't that pretty? Just adds a little shine and sparkle. And I like it a lot. So, I think I'm done, y'all. What do you think? I think the eyes turned out really pretty. I'm a little bit impressed. I really enjoy this palette, this neon palette. It's fantastic. Profusion. I'm gonna have to buy some more. I bought one from Valerie, but she doesn't know it yet. It's for her birthday later. So, thanks you guys for watching. I'm gonna take my clippies out. Get my hair looking a little more less crazy. Pop my glasses on for you. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.